Hey guys, so today I thought I'd make a video about how to break free from your head's control. I've made a head versus heart video before. You can go check that out. It's on this channel if you are interested in that. And it is something that is really beneficial to think about and have in your daily life because a lot of people are head followers, not heart followers. And a lot of people, it's so silly, but a lot of people tend to mix up the role of the heart and the head. And being said, a lot of people are blaming their hearts when it's actually their head creating all these illusions and false truths so that your heart, and that's what they say, is that it's your heart's fault when it's actually your head doing all of that in your life to you, not your heart. Your heart is constantly trying to get your attention so that you can wake up and become your greatest version and live your greatest life. It has nothing to do with your heart. If you feel numb, that's one of the things that your head convinces you, is that you don't feel anything. Your heart is broken. Those all come from your head, not your heart. Your heart is not broken. Your heart is still full of light, full of love, and it's just waiting for you to listen to it. So that's why I wanted to make that video and make this video, and I'm really glad that I made that video because that is one of the biggest issues we as human beings face and that this world is facing to this day. This is the major cause of all of our fucking issues, is that it is the number one cause, is that people follow their heads instead of their fucking hearts, and those gut feelings they get, they all focus on their heads too much. Your heads are not supposed to be the leaders. Your heart is. Your heart knows your destination. Your heart knows your whole life, your whole future, your whole self. It knows where you need to go. It knows what it loves. It knows what it wants. And even if, again, you're being attracted to a relationship that you are not interested in, but you are interested in, I'm wording this so weirdly, those types of relationships when you know you shouldn't go back but you want to, that's again your head telling you that you can't get over them. Your heart is broken because of that's all in your head. That's a head thing. That's a thing head followers do. That's a thing head followers do, and not heart followers. Heart followers know that it was just an experience, right? And great one or not, good or bad, it was an experience, and you don't have to label it as good or bad. You can simply view it as an experience. And if you're a person of logic, that is the most logical thing to do, is just label it as an experience, because that is what it is. It's not that anything that happens to us is necessarily good or bad. It is an experience that is labeled as good or bad. And yeah, I get it, a lot of things can really suck in life, but seriously, you don't have to fucking label it. You don't. And even some things that happen to us that we don't like, and things that do happen to us that we do like, there could be somebody out there that has a different perspective. So again, they might view what we think is bad as good, and the other way around too. So it's, you might want what someone else has, and they might want what you have. So that's exactly what I mean by that. Is that, again, it's just an experience that has been labeled. You can view it however the fuck you want to. You can view it as the worst experience of your life and you're never going to get over it, or you can view it as simply an experience that may have sucked or been awesome, but you're going to get over it and you're going to live your best goddamn life and become your best goddamn self. That is how I choose to view things. And it's not that you can't sit there and dwell ever. It's not bad. But don't waste your whole life dwelling, or even a full day dwelling about shit, unless you don't do that very often. I am a huge dweller. I'm always feeling hopeless and down and depressed all the time, usually always stuck in bed, almost every single fucking day. But I still make room for all of the positive things that I know are coming my way and that I know that I'm working towards, and everything that I want in life, all my desires, all the things that make what I'm going through worth it in the end. I focus on those things more than I do the bad things. So, it's not like it's bad to dwell or anything, but you do have to make room for the positive things so that you can continue to move forward and go to the destination of your desires that fit your desires and will always serve you a positive fucking purpose and always promise and guarantee you a positive outcome. So how you can stop your head's fucking games and realize when your head is fucking tricking you to believe negative things, to keep up with the negative thought patterns, because that's all negativity is just a fucking energy that we get ourselves so used to, especially nowadays. We get ourselves so into it and so used to it that it's all we know and it's all we think about. So that's why we don't ever break free from that. And it's important to notice the difference. Like, I gotten as good as I am to deal with negativity and shit, like I just was saying earlier on in this video with my negativity. It's, this is how I move past it, because you have to train yourself to recognize when your head is trying to trick you from its bad experiences or someone else's bad experiences or just the way that the world is. You can't let it trick you, because at the end of the day, your head is not the one getting you to where you want to be. Your heart is. So you need to fucking learn to listen to your heart instead of your head. Because if you're just fucking listening to your head, you ain't gonna get where you want to fucking get and be in life. Because your head is gonna keep fucking manipulating the shit out of you. And what heads do, again, it's so much easier if you just watch the head versus heart video. But one of the things that heads do is it manipulates shit. It is constantly taking in things from this world, and a lot of it is negative things, right? We all know that. At least we should all know that. It's kind of obvious as fuck that we are surrounded by negativity every single second of our goddamn lives. Damn near, right? Like, it's a big thing on this planet right now. And a lot of people don't think that there's a way out of it, and there is, okay? It all comes from change within to change outward and to make the change in the world. If you're one of those people that wants to change the world, and again, it's like our heads take in these negative things, and then that's what it goes by forever, because we are taught as we are growing up to follow our heads instead of our hearts, and that is toxic as fuck. It's like when you love somebody and you're loving them based off of your head's opinion, that's not love, right? Like, you have to actually, your heart will know when somebody is the one for you, not your head. Your head can't tell you what love is. Your heart feels and only lives off of love. And that is why it's so important to listen to it, because it will only give you a life that you will love and only a self of you that you will love. So that is why it's so important to follow your heart instead of your head. And a good way, like I said, to recognize this, I've gotten a bit sidetracked in this video, but that's just who I am. It's all in my personality. You gotta love it or you gotta hate it. You just choose, pick one, because I can't change that. I've tried to work with it a lot, and maybe in the future it won't get as bad, but I don't know. But a good way to recognize, anyways, when your head's trying to trick you, is that whenever you're starting to think negative, to stop these negative thought patterns, whenever you're thinking negative, you just need to stop and think about the situation. Why are you upset about it, first of all? And then next, you have to release it and realize that it's not serving you. And that's another thing that you should be thinking about is this positively serving me? Is this going to help me get to where I want to be in life? And the answer is always going to be no. It's never yes. It's always going to be no. And that's when you know you need to just let it go. It happened, and that's that. You can't change that. Just let it go now. And keep focusing on your dream destination, the life of your dreams, the person of your dreams. And again, take advice from your heart. Don't take advice from your head, because your head is good with the strategies and the logic and all of that, but logically, you should follow your heart when it comes to choosing the people in your life, choosing your career path, choosing what's most important to you, what's not so important to you, all of those things. It's important to let your heart decide, not your head, because your head is going to do it based off of everybody else and the world that we live in now. It's going to temper with everything. Your heart doesn't do that. Your heart wants what it wants, and it will do whatever the fuck it wants. It will go for whatever the fuck it wants, and it's always going to bring you nothing but love and positive experiences. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos. I'm so sorry that I moved my hands and my arms so much. Oh my god, this has never stopped. But if you guys have any video recommendations for me at all on this channel or even my vlog channel, I do kind of random as fuck videos there. Somebody recently has recommended movie reviews to me. Not on YouTube, on different social media, but they recommended movie reviews, and I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, like, I've thought of reacting to scenes and such, but I don't know, because there are some scenes in movies that just drive me fucking insane, and I just want to talk about those. So, because I also tend to be the type of person to talk about what drives me insane. But if you guys have any recommendations for me at all for this channel, or my vlog channel. This channel is in really serious need of video ideas because I have not been enjoying mine. They've been too sensitive and touchy of topics for me that I'm just going to get angry and lose my shit trying to explain why, like, it's wrong or whatever. Like, just the whole video is just going to make me angry. So I'm trying to really stick to inspiration and wisdom only on this channel for now, just because I have no energy to do otherwise. So, yeah, that'd be great. If you have any ideas for my main channel or my vlog channel, you can let me know on either channel and just leave it in the comments below any fucking video you want, because I will see your comment regardless. And that would just be really fucking great.